If the idea was to get some hint or indication of Kawhi Leonard's future plans, well, if you know Kawhi, you should know better. The Toronto Raptors forward sat out Tuesday night's 123-99 beatdown of the Clippers at Staples Center because of a hip injury sustained Sunday night against Milwaukee. Leonard also sat out the Raptors' last game in LA, a November 4 victory over the Lakers, because of a sore left foot. We will assume it is coincidence, given the amount of airtime and column inches that have been devoted to A. Leonard's impending free agency, B. His familiarity with Southern California, having grown up in L.A., attended high school in Riverside and spent 2 years at San Diego State, and C. The salary-capped space that both the Lakers and Clippers will have at the end of this season to accommodate a max-level contract. The chatter over Leonard's 2019-20 destination could be a distraction unless, as he does, you totally tune it out. I don't buy into reading media. I don't have no social media, so I just focus on what's in front of me, Leonard said during a pre-game media session. But what if he runs across TV talking heads discussing his game, his status, his suitors? Answer: he doesn't. There's a lot of different things you can do these days with different apps or websites you can go to and watch TV shows, movies, etc. He said, patiently explaining his method of content filtering for the technology challenged among us. He has to work to avoid the chatter because his is one of the NBA's more intriguing storylines this season. Leonard is 9th in the league in scoring, 26.1, while helping Toronto to the league's best record, 22-7. This is taking place after Leonard sat out all but 9 games last season in San Antonio, while his people questioned the Spurs' treatment of his quadriceps injury. San Antonio, i.e., coach Greg Popovich, cut ties in the summertime, trading Leonard to Toronto for DeMar DeRozan. That gave the Raptors an opportunity to woo him for a full season. See Paul George in Oklahoma City. And Raptors coach Nick Nurse, promoted to head coach this summer after 5 years as a Toronto assistant, understands the drill. Nurse was asked Tuesday night if, given the contract situation, he kept particular tabs on how Leonard is feeling on a regular basis. "I do, but I know what you're asking here," he said. "You gotta keep tabs like that on all your guys, really, how they're feeling and what's going on. You asked the biggest difference between last year, as an assistant, and this year. For me, that's it, that there's a heck of a lot more conversations going on with these guys about more global subjects. Like, how you doing, in general? How are you feeling? How can we help you? What can we do?" So is Kawhi entranced by Toronto? Hard to tell. He gives away nothing, as those familiar with him are well aware. "It's been good," he said, adding, "it's pretty hard to enjoy the city when you're playing every other day. You usually take those off days to get some treatment, get your body ready for the next day, and just rest. It's been a good adjustment to the weather. Just wear a jacket. But we're in buildings a lot, we're not outside running or playing in the snow. But, you know, it's good scenery. Something new. The Toronto organization has monitored Leonard's usage closely. He has missed 4 games with what the Raptors call load management and has yet to play both ends of a back-to-back. This week could have been the first, with the Raptors scheduled to face Golden State on Wednesday night in Oakland, but after Leonard tested the hip and shoot-around Tuesday, it was decided to hold him out against the Clippers. "We're almost there where he's just playing," Nurse said. "We've ramped up the minutes, he's playing a lot more, there's no restrictions per quarter, per stint or per game anymore. There's still, I think, a lot to learn as far as just chemistry and jiving with him. And with him learning our guys and us figuring out exactly how we're doing some things. But it looks pretty good to me, and his defense is pretty good, too. He was, after all, the league's Defensive Player of the Year in 2014-15 and 15-16. Maybe we forgot. You're just reminded how good he is, really," Clippers coach Doc Rivers said. "It was amazing. We all do it. A guy misses a year and you kind of forget. And then you see him, after 10 games, and you're reminded, oh, my goodness, this guy's really good. That's what you see. He's a great player. Doc left it at that, which is probably wise. Coach's laudatory quotes probably shouldn't be considered tampering, but why take a chance